Sam Darnold, shoulder fracture. Ooh.
Nice step back. Likely out several weeks. Wow.
That fadeaway. Stop fading away. Go straight up. You dribbled out of bounds. Oh, top 25 is tonight. Okay, I was wondering why they still had Michigan State as number 3. That is the weirdest one-legged fadeaway I've ever seen.
Wow, you're like way ahead of me. He just shot that fadeaway and missed.
Oh, from the post?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Ohio State one, not the Akron one. The Ohio State miss.
Yeah. Oh, no foul. That's just a grown man move.
Hey, Tom. So don't ruin it because I want Ohio State to lose.
Okay, I'm not saying who it is. What's up, Tom? Doing all right. Just getting in from practice, so I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna make it work.
Yeah, I'm okay with that no call. It got away with a little bit of a push off, but what arm wasn't extended, so
no travel. Yeah. You're right. It looked worse than it actually was.
Yeah. Oh, that was a travel, but then he missed the buddy, so
yeah. Interesting. All right, we're waiting on Coach. Coach,
he's here.
Okay, boom.
What's up?
What's happening?
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Yeah, you ain't gotta say that. 100%.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Gotta have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Y'all don't know about that, do you? Y'all too young for that.
Not me. I had a DJ for an uncle, so I know all that. I still got all his records in storage.
I ain't mad at you.
And Jason, that's information that needs to go untold.
I don't know. Megan got it for me.
Got what for you?
What's in my cup?
Jason said, what's in that cup that Travis got?
What's going on, Tom? Hey, Mr. Butler.
Well, I'm going to drop off and let you guys go. I'll try and...
All right.
I try
a record player, so good for you.
You know what?
You just got a record player. Listen.
What's happening, McGee? What's going on?
All the records that I got are collector's edition.
Folks, if y'all need a caterer, there he is right there. Curtis McGee. Some of the best food on this planet. You'll eat if McGee gets a hold of you.
When I get down to Georgia.
I'm trying to tell you. He's the man.
I'm taking your word for it.
Dude, my man can straight burn. Jay will tell you.
You can't hear us? We going in and out? That's weird. We can hear everybody clear.
I know. We can hear everybody here, Mister. It might be your situation, I believe. Cause we good down here.
I knew he was gonna do that.
What's that?
Nah, somebody sent me a text message about something, but I had to wait till 9 o'clock.
Tom said he can hear us fine too, Miss Hood. Miss Peavy. Hey, Miss Peavy. Hey,
What's
girl.
happening?
Hey, Miss Peavy. Mr. Butler said his granddaughter can beat my granddaughter. I hear you, Mr. Butler. I don't know now. You know, my grandbaby's built like a linebacker already, they say. They say she's going to be the first female in the NFL.
Well, she taking out people like that? I don't want to see none parts of that. All right.
Play the clock. Oh, you already know what it is, man. Ooh and Jay, they coming through. Straight no chaser. Straight from the hip.
Straight from the hip, don't need no script, just need a microphone. My man Coach Boo gon' take you to the entertainment zone. They got the stats of this and that to keep this show on point. And when we're done, we have some fun and rock this funky joint. So if you will, sit back and chill, give us a chance to show ya. If one of y'all would like to call, we'll talk just like we know ya. We take control, then start the roll, and then there ain't no stopping. It's time to dip straight from the hip. Hey, y'all, let's get it poppin'.
Hey, welcome to Straight from the Hip. I'm your host, Coach Gerald Boo Mitchell, live from the Imperial Palace here on Black Mania. I know I don't have my purple on. I know y'all like when I bring that purple hat on. That's what the royalty wears up here on Black Mania. What's cooking?
Oh, nothing tonight. There's gonna be a lot of stuff cooking this weekend, though.
I hear you. Russ ain't cooking tonight, is he?
Nah, I ain't cooking tonight.
Let Russ cook. That's what they say in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Let Russ cook.
It'll be all right.
Some of these other jokes need to learn how to cook, I believe. When you see what happened in the NFL this week, I don't know what's going on. But talk to me real quick, Herb, about your boy, what's his name, Jokovic or whatever. How you say his name?
Jokic.
Jokic.
Yeah.
When he hit old boy in the back the other day.
Listen, it's the one thing that I was saying about all big men when they play basketball. The more you poke the tiger, you better prepare for the retaliation.
I'm trying to tell you,
This is
my man was not having it.
And it was kind of dirty though.
We'll get Travis to run that clip later on. And when we talk about this, y'all be able to see a little later, hopefully, if we make it through the NFL in time. Because that was funny to me, dude. That was hilarious.
The whole time I'm like, yeah, you the big monster. You over there checking people doing everything, they not gonna hit you back.
Hey man, that joke got fed up, boy. He got fed up in a hurry.
And then homeboy hit him back, and all of a sudden,
that's it.
he laid on the ground crippled.
Nighty night. Hey guys, anyway, Miss Carey can't be here tonight. You know, Herb, this is my thing. And we got to go back to the NBA with this. Miss Carey's not here. And I wanted to hear answers from her about the Phoenix front office, about what's going on in that situation. And now she in here tonight.
I want to say it's another team that's being investigated too.
Listen, here's my thing. Why is Miss Carey always not here when it's time to talk about something controversial with her team? She always suspiciously is missing.
Yeah.
I want to hear what's going on in Phoenix. But they said that joker was a doggone fool in Phoenix.
I heard she did the filing.
Oh, Miss Carey was a whistleblower. That's why she's
Yeah.
That's why she laying low. She can't be on Facebook Live. You can't be a whistleblower and be on Facebook Live that same week.
Exactly.
So Miss Carey laying low right now. She and Chris Paul held up somewhere in a hotel room in parts unknown. That's probably what's going on right now. So Miss Carey, if you out there, hit us up or say something to us on here, and let's see what's going on.
She in the room.
Oh yeah, Irv, you see that 3 and foul by Akron?
I got it. I'm looking at it. Akron about to beat Ohio State.
I hear you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, folks, Travis is on the 1 and 2s in the background. Jason is he close enough that he can continue to send us notes here and stuff. So Jason, I'm sure, will be in and out. Mr. Butler said he got 6 seconds left in that game,
Yeah.
Akron and I guess we said Ohio State.
3 seconds now.
3 seconds left in the game. Well, it should be over by the time I finish talking.
Yeah.
It'll be done. So anyway, folks, we're gonna start off as we normally do, talking about the NFL. Jason was nice enough to prepare some notes for us. So I always love doing somebody else's notes because it's kind of like it'll be a surprise to y'all. Hey, Joe Flasher, it'll be a surprise to y'all when y'all hear the way that I'm going to respond to some of these things. So it says here, Colts over Jets, number 1. It says, is Jonathan Taylor the best running back in the league right now? I'm not even going to comment. I'm just going to give you that questioner. Is Jonathan Taylor the best running back in the league right now?
The best healthy running back in the league.
Ooh, good. That's one of the things I was going to allude to. I wasn't going to put it that way, but I agree. I mean, but that's a good point. So you think he's the best healthy running back right now?
Yeah, because as soon as Chubb hits the field again, I think it's still Chubb. Because I think Chubb is going to be out a little while with his injury. Ooh.
So you think Chubb is better than there's a lot of running backs out there now?
I know. I would put Chubb above him right now.
So he better than Zeke?
Yes.
He better than McCaffrey?
Right now, yes.
Better than your boy in God dang, he's from Gwinnett County. Kamara.
Ooh, close, but yeah.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying. You got to think. Listen, there's some good backs out there. Chris Carson?
Yes. Is he healthy? Is he playing?
No, he's not healthy. That's what I'm saying. I mean, just we talking. I thought we had gone into other people that just any back.
Yeah, I saw it. Joe.
Jimmy Marquez. I asked him about Zeke. Jimmy, he didn't even slow down about Zeke. I said better Zeke. By far. He didn't slow down. I mean, he didn't question that one. He didn't even give that any time to think about. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Right now, it was always Henry. It was always Taylor. It was always Chubb. And then very close behind, you had Kamara. Also close behind, you had
McCaffrey.
When
McCaffrey
healthy.
got to be in there somewhere.
McCaffrey when healthy, 100%. And another guy like Edwards out in Arizona. He's not quite there yet. I do like him. You're right. It's a good amount of backs out there. Zeke is up there, but since the offensive line is in shuffle mode, he's not producing.
Well, I mean, a lot of people talk about Zeke because there are a lot of people are claiming right now. Matt Cowley. So what about Aaron Jones?
Aaron Jones is in that top. I would put top 5.
Yeah. It's a lot of backs out there having good years right now since the NFL gotten so pass happy in these last couple of years. Now you got they're leaving the run game alone because they got so many people trying to cover all these wide receivers and quarterbacks and all this other stuff. And so, a lot of people time you can run a little delay or something like that, or maybe a little draw play and something and get some big yardage. And Derrick Henry just a bully. I mean, Derrick Henry just gonna bully his way and get his yards. I mean, he just gonna just be straight up punk you. That's a Debo. He getting them Debo yards. Those of you who've seen Friday and the whole Friday series with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker and whatnot. He's a Debo kind of a guy. So anyway, I'll tell you what, I hate to admit it, and I can't even believe I'm doing this. Oh, my girl said, what about Saquon Barkley?
He's not healthy.
She knows her football. She said, where is Saquon Barkley? Saquon Barkley is in the basement with the Giants. Laura Brocious. Don't be trying to talk to us about no doggone Saquon. Saquon Barkley ain't busted a grape. And Saquon Barkley is going to have the shortest NFL career. His career gonna be shorter than Gale Sayers. He ain't gonna be in it no time. Saquon is damaged goods. Every time he plays, he got. So I think his last one he went out with a hanged toenail or something. I can't remember what it was, something like that. He got him sidelined now. So it's always something. I think his one of the eyelashes came out, and he had to come out the game. I think the last time I heard. So don't talk to us about no Saquon Barkley. He's made out of glass, like Samuel L. Jackson in that movie.
Yeah, Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass.
But yeah, like it's too many backs in the league. Like Swift, when he's healthy, he's solid.
Oh, I agree.
Mixon, solid.
Dude, it's a lot of them. I mean, when they're healthy, and not only that, I mean, you can't compare anybody to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's in the category all by himself. But then you can talk about McCaffrey versus Kamara. Because both of them are Swiss Army knives. I mean, right. They can throw the ball, they can catch the ball out of the backfield, they can run the ball, they can run up the middle, they can run wide. They're all of those things, And then you got the bruisers, like what's his name used to be with the Saints. Came out of Alabama.
He just got put back with the Saints, Ingram.
Oh, that's right, Mark Ingram. Yeah, he's back over there now. Yeah. And he used to be the lightning and thunder between him and Kamara and all that other kind of stuff. So you got the bullies, and then you got the Swiss Army knives, and then you got some of those guys out there that are straight divas, that just want to run outside, don't want to run up the middle, want to just get the jet sweep kind of thing, always heading for the sideline when they get the ball, running east and west. And so like I said, I think we have to kind of I hear you, Sony Michel. That's another. Yeah, I know. But it's just a lot of good backs in the league right now. So I appreciate everybody. Joe Fleischer, I appreciate you bringing up Sony Michel.
I forgot about Jacobs too.
Who?
Jacobs in Vegas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He is. He's having a pretty decent year. Yeah. Despite that team, he's having a pretty decent year. When what's the name, Joe quarterback? I used to like Derek Carr. I thought he was gonna come around, but I don't feel that anymore. I think I think he's just gonna be what he's gonna be. Yeah. I mean, he's just gonna be that mediocre type quarterback, and he's not gonna make it to the next level, in my opinion. But maybe we'll talk about him in a minute. I don't know if Jason has him on here or not. All right, Browns over the Bengals. Ooh, Travis. Travis, I was happy to see him. As much as I hate the Browns, I was glad to see them put that damn pile driver on the damn Cincinnati Bengals. You want to talk about tombstone pile driver? Good God Almighty! I mean, they put a damn suplex. They put a tombstone pile driver. They had a headlock. They did everything they could to their divisional rival, the Cincinnati Bengals. So Jason said, "Why is Cincinnati falling apart?" And I'm gonna let you take the first crack at that. Why is Cincinnati falling apart?
The schedule. Basically, it's the same way that I've been saying. We're going to talk about it later. The schedule at the beginning of the season, it really didn't favor Cincinnati, but it gave them momentum into those harder games. And I want to say, I can't remember who Cincinnati played last week, but I think it was who did they play? Did they play Baltimore last week? Or did they have a bye? I can't remember. But it seemed like they came into this game not prepared. And they played the Jets. See,
there you go.
And I think they played Baltimore. Goodness gracious, big spider. They played Baltimore before they played the last crazy one that they had. And that momentum beating a good team carries over when you play another good team. And then when you play somebody like the Jets, you just feel like you can play that same way with the next opponent. And Cleveland just Nick Chubb all over them.
Very, very good observation, Irv. And I'm gonna kind of chime in here a little bit. You guys understand something. When you have a team in football, that's why very few teams have ever had an undefeated season in the NFL. Because, like Irv is alluding to, it's not just being good. It's being good on the field and having a coach who's good enough to handle things off the field and all the ups and downs and this and that. It's a big mind game, because just like I'm gonna talk about college football for a second. Purdue went out there and beat Iowa 1 week. The next week they were playing, St. Patrick's Sisters of the Blind or somebody, and they got doggone monkey stomped. I mean, the bottom line is that damn, they couldn't handle the good things that they did. The heads got too big, and you got to have a coach who's able to keep all that stuff in perspective, because it is a grind in the NFL. That's why they say on any given Sunday, any team can beat some other team on any given Sunday, because if that team is looking ahead, looking past them, whatever the case may be, you got to have a coach who's able to get everybody focused and ready to play every week. And sometimes being the coach like that, you're not liked by some of your team. And that's okay, because when they get that Super Bowl ring, everybody's going to be happy.
That's right.
Everybody's going to be happy when they get that Super Bowl ring. Remember hearing all that talk? Andy Reid and this player having a dispute, this and that and other. Man, they won that Super Bowl, got that ring, whatever. Forget all that. I mean, everybody cares. The same thing last year. Tom Brady and old boy, who's the boy in the coach in Tampa Bay? Arians. Tom Brady and Bruce Arians were getting along, hated each other. I mean, they on damn TMZ and all kind of foolishness. On the front cover of the what is it? The Star Gazette, whatever that trash is they have out there. Mm-hmm. They worried about the relationship between those two. And at the end of the day, what are they doing up there? Hugging and slobbering over each other and everything when they won that trophy. So the bottom line is that it doesn't matter, because as a coach, sometimes you have to do that to get everybody's attention, to be like, we have to win this game. We have to get better prepared for this game. We're not prepared for this game right now. Mentally, physically, whatever. And that's what his job is. And so when you have a scrub-ass team like Cincinnati, I mean, why would you expect that they would be able to handle this thing, Travis, and be a good football team through all this, through the whole season? It's not going. They're not built like that. And it takes years sometimes to get a franchise. Just like, that's why they talk about Bill Belichick being the greatest ever. Because as long as the 49ers were successful, winning division titles, winning Super Bowls, going to Super Bowls, going deep in the playoffs every year, all those years, that is something that is unprecedented. And I don't know if we'll ever see that again, because like I said, that is a true franchise being able to go through and do that. So,
and then Chase is starting to get those good corners in his face every game.
There you go. Oh yeah. Now that he's somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna get the Odell Beckham treatment. We're gonna see if you're gonna be in there about as long as Odell was. But because I don't know if Odell's gonna be ever the Odell of old. He might have seen his best days already in the NFL, because as a wide receiver, if you're average or just above average, he probably lived out his life in the NFL right now. I mean, he's liable to play for 3 or 4 more teams before he retires. Somebody trying to get that last little shake out of him. That bottle of ketchup. Yeah, that's where Odell is right now.
Get a little bit of that water and mix it in.
Yeah, they mixing that water. They mixing some water, a little bit of sugar in there. They doing all that stuff. Anyway, I hear you, Jay. Jay said we got to speed up her. Right. So, Jason, the director, so he got Jason doing everything. So we're going to go ahead and speed up. But real quick, we're going to talk about Odell Beckham. Is it addition by subtraction by having Odell Beckham? Irv, what do you think?
Yes. Now it doesn't seem like Baker has to force the ball his way.
Yeah.
It is the same thing we could talk about before about Stafford and Calvin Johnson. When Calvin Johnson didn't play, the Detroit offense moved.
They were better. Yeah.
But when you got a guy with a persona like Odell Beckham or Calvin Johnson or Julio Jones, don't say nothing. Those guys, it seems like you have to force your offense to those guys, and it doesn't move the offense. Yeah. So always it looks better.
All I'm gonna do is this right here. I talked about this a long time ago with Odell Beckham. I said that he's a distraction, and because every time the ball don't come to him, he's sitting over there on the sideline like this.
And when it's a run play, he's just like this.
Yeah, anybody got time for that bullshit, man. Get your butt on out of here.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's talk about Broncos and Cowboys. That was one of the big upsets this week. Do we start taking Irv more seriously about the Cowboys? Hell no. Irv, what you say about the Cowboys? Remind everybody what you saying about the Cowboys.
Let's get the chump schedule out the way where they get those easy wins. Mm-hmm. And when they get into those meat potatoes, they better not be one game out on the lead. And they lost to the Broncos?
Yeah, they're terrible. But again, guys, now remember what I told you. Apply what I just said about Cincinnati to the Dallas Cowboys. Because they thought they were just going to go in there and don't tell them what time they went to bed. You can smoke weed in Denver. So, every time a pro team goes to Denver, they're pretty happy. They go around smoking doobies all day.
No, it was in Dallas. They put a 30-piece on them early in Dallas.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh, it was in Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know it was in Dallas. Well, maybe, that might be in reverse then. It might be because they were all high. And they're like, we just gonna have fun today. We can play loose and everything.
Oh, this is gonna be easy. And we got Dak back. Oh yeah.
Is Diggs overrated, the cornerback?
No. He is what we always said he is. He's
I think a little bit of both. I think he did, have a little bit of luck and everything, and kind of jumped out there really in front of everybody. Obviously, yeah, but I didn't think that was going to be sustainable. I mean, it's not like I thought he was going to get a pick every game, like I think some people were thinking. He was hot early, and he'll probably lead the league in interceptions. But I don't think it's something, like I said, that's sustainable or whatever. Yeah, he did. He gave up some TDs and whatnot, and had some. But he does lead in interceptions, Jay.
Because right now,
the Broncos are quarterback away from greatness. And should they call Cam Newton?
No.
Well, are they away from greatness, or they should call Cam Newton, or both?
I don't think they're quarterback. I really like Teddy, man. I just hate the way everybody treats Teddy right now. And if Sutton steps up, if Judy steps up, they're fine. But it's something with that defense. Like, they showed so much against Dallas, but they haven't showed none of that during the whole time early in the season.
Yeah, I think Teddy just plays a little tight for me. That's my only thing about that. Teddy's just a little bit too tight for me. So I think I don't know. I don't know. I like Teddy, but I just think sometimes he's just a little bit too stiff for me. So anyway, let's move on. Talk about the Dolphins over the Texans. I mean, guys, this is one of those games. This is like a early, version of the toilet bowl for the NFL. I mean, two of the worst teams playing each other. Hopefully Texas and Miami this time of year are both pretty good places to be. The weather's warm and whatnot. So that was the only good thing about this game. Wherever they played it was probably some good weather down there. So let's see. Tua missed the game. Jason said he asked it before for the Finns. Is it time for them to do what the Cardinals did? He said they drafted Josh Rosen and scrapped him and drafted Murray. Is it time for them to do the same thing? Should they scrap Tua and move on to the next one?
Well, not with these batches of quarterbacks that's coming out this year.
Yeah, you're right about that. There is some stinkers. They talking about the quarterback out in North Carolina at one time. And then Spencer Rattler, too, the one in Oklahoma. Yeah, they were supposed to be so good, and now they've kind of stunk it up. And that's like whatever his name is, DJ Ugalele or whatever his name is for Clemson was supposed to be so good. It is. It's a bad year for quarterbacks right now from what I've seen.
It is.
I mean, you might have somebody out there on the West Coast that I don't follow. Maybe Oregon got a good quarterback or something like that, I guess. What is the most pressing need for the Texans? Is there anybody in the draft that fits?
A team.
I agree. Now, y'all understand this. Like Bradley Roby used to be with the Texans. The Texans started cleaning house. If they could, they'd get rid of Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Because they just tanking and then just trying to I know Sam for UNC is really overrated. Yes, he is. Miss Peavy, I agree.
Odell ain't going to Houston.
Yeah. Joe Fleischer said the battle for the number 1 pick. That's the Texans versus Miami. I agree, Joe. But I don't like. I've said it from the beginning. I don't like Tua as a pro quarterback. There's just some guys that are better in college than the pros, and I don't like Tua. I love Tua as a quarterback at Alabama. I don't like him for anybody in the pros. If you're asking me, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this over with. And I might have to go off camera a couple times to throw up. But the Falcons won this week. They beat the Saints, and I'm just gonna stop and let you take it, and let me throw up real quick, and then I'll come back. Go ahead.
All right. So let's talk about the Falcons and the Saints here, people. This had to be the ugliest good game that I watched all weekend. The Falcons had no business winning this game, but for some reason,
none.
Trevor Siemian and the Saints just let it go. It's hilarious watching games like this, watching Houston and Miami. They got solid records, both teams, but they have no business winning any games.
I agree.
Like, it's ridiculous. So it just proves the point that everybody's been saying. The NFC South is still kind of weak.
Dude, my biggest thing about this is you got 3 quarterbacks on the Saints that are suspect. You got Famous Jameis.
Point shavers.
I mean, dude, I'm not crazy about him. Then you got Taysom Hill. And when I saw him in person, when I went to see Bradley play and saw the way he throws the ball in person, oh my God, he have no business being an NFL quarterback. And then you got a boy they got out there now. What's his name? Say his name again.
Trevor Siemian.
Trevor Siemian. Dude, I mean, those are 3 stinkers. I mean, I was surprised that they've done as well as they have with them 3 cats. I'm just telling you. I mean, I'm not a fan at all of any of those guys. Do you bring in Cam? Hell no.
No.
I mean, because get you a real quarterback. I mean, Cam ain't no real quarterback. I mean, if you're going to do that, just if you're going to bring in a quarterback, bring in a real quarterback. That's all I'm asking. I mean, cut somebody loose, trade a piece. You got to trade, can't keep everybody. Trade a piece and bring in a real quarterback. I mean, bring in somebody that's going to be a real fit. Because, if Cam comes in, I'm just so tired of that whole aura that Cam brings when he goes somewhere, and the whole entourage thing, and the whole it's just drama. And I think that's why he's not getting phone calls now, because a lot of people just don't want to deal with all that.
And then at this point with Cam Newton, for any team, what he needs to do is just pick out somebody's playbook and just sit down and just memorize those type of things on the play, because it just seems like he just doesn't know what's going on when he's at quarterback in a lot of these teams. I
agree. Ms. Peavy said the Falcon fans think they won the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you're right, Ms. Peavy. It's another reason why I can't stand them. That's a perfect reason why I can't stand the damn Falcon fans. Because just like she said, I mean, these jokers slipped on a banana peel. At the last time they beat the Saints was when Truman was in office or something like that. And these jokers now act like they just done so much because they finally beat New Orleans Saints, because the Saints normally put a damn figure 4 on the Falcons every time they go up against them. And but you're right, Miss Peavy. They act like it's damn the season is over, and they probably gonna get their hell beat out of them this week. I guarantee some of them still down there partying in Magic City, still in there. Giants over the Raiders. Barkley returns. See, I told you he's out for something. Barkley returns after the bye. Should we be worried about Big Blue in the East? Irv.
Should be worried about nobody in the East.
Amen. Especially Big Blue. I mean, they still got that old dumbass quarterback that fumbles the ball at least twice a game. I mean, I wouldn't worry about them at all. Ain't nothing to worry about them. Is this the first sign of the Raiders' decline?
No.
The first sign of the Raiders' decline was when the season started. I mean, that's the way I answer that question.
They still got a coach, right?
Not to mention John Gruden and all everything. The Raiders are a damn joke. And I told you, I'm done with Derek Carr. I dropped that ship a long time ago. I think they're terrible.
That decline happened when the emails came out.
Yeah. Pats over the Panthers. Could the Pats be becoming secretly a top 3 AFC team? What do you think, Herb? They've been having some sneaky wins now. This is another one right here because at the beginning of the year, everybody was high on the Panthers now because the Panthers were beating a little bit of everybody. And now, Bill Belichick, is he secretly putting that magic on your boy?
That's tough.
Joe Flash said, hell no. You just a hater, Joe.
Listen, I don't know what Buffalo's going to look like because that loss was ridiculous. We all know Miami's trash. They're going to get some wins out the East. And with that, it could happen. You say the defense isn't good enough, but the defense is what's keeping them in a lot of these games.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to back up real quick. Jason said all the Falcons jerseys that Big Lots shit. Jay, here's the thing about this. That the number one costume that they said was for Halloween. Number one was the pilot who had on glasses and stuff, was going through the airport acting like he was blind. That was the number one costume. Number two, and it wasn't really the best, but it was the most, was Julio Jones jersey. Everybody in Atlanta they put Julio Jones jersey in Big Lots. All of them that they had left down there at the stadium and whatnot, they put them in Big Lots. And they paid people $1 if everybody got one. So you can get a Julio Jones jersey and $1 because they needed some help getting them things out the store. And so everybody and his brother bought one, and that was the number 2 jersey. Stop wanting it, dude. I mean, I know that's your boyfriend, but yeah, they paid people to take them damn Julio jerseys up out of Big Lots. So I saw them all over. They were at Big Lots. They were at the dollar store. They had some in Kroger. They were, if you bought a watermelon and a cantaloupe, they wrapped them both up together and put them in your cart. So
I don't remember getting this.
So anyway,
but I heard they had some authentic jerseys at the flea market for $15.
And where?
At the flea market.
I believe it. I believe that too. All right, Irv. Jason, go ahead and get your Sam Darnold victory lap.
How many times we got to do this? The man said he saw a ghost. And if he saw a ghost, I think he saw Manti Te'o's ex-girlfriend. This is great. Listen, I knew he was a solid quarterback. But sometimes what's on tape is what's on tape.
Dude, I ain't never liked that Joker. Never. Ask Jason. When he's straight out of doggone USC, I told Jay, I'm like, that dude is terrible. I'm like, I can't stand. And Jay was high on him at one time. Jay was high on that joke at one time.
There was a lot of people.
I could not stay. I'm like, Jay, what you seeing him? I'm like, that dude is as average of a quarterback as I've ever seen. So anyway, it is what it is.
Everybody was on him at the 3-0 start, and I was just looking at him like, they ain't playing nobody.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. I'm with you on that, Irv. Let's see where we at. Jags over Bills. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jason wants me to speak to the players if I'm the Bills coach.
Oh,
if I'm the Bills coach, this is how I'm speaking to them today.
Hold on, let me be the Bills player. Hold on.
Come on, I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, this is what I'm saying. First of all, take that damn towel off your head and let me see your eyes when I'm talking to you. That's the first thing I'm saying. I'm saying that part of the damn problem we got right now. Some of y'all don't want to pay attention, don't want to listen, but I'm serious. I mean, this is what I was saying to my team, and it's what I was saying earlier. This is a grind in the NFL. You have to be prepared to play your very best every week. And when you play teams like this, you ought to beat the crap out of them. Don't come in here half-assing and just trying to get by because you think that this team sucks and their record is terrible and all that. If that's the case, come in here and put a damn 50 on their ass and let's keep moving. But you cannot come in here thinking, all we got to do is just score 21 points, we'll win this game. Mm-hmm. You're averaging 40 or whatever. If you're averaging 40, improve on the average. Be averaging 45 next time we play because you scored 60 this game. But you got to do that every single time you come to play. And it's very difficult to get teams to do that because guys are watching Stephen A. Smith, and he's telling you about how bad this team is that you're getting ready to play. He's guaranteeing victories, just like he guaranteed Alabama was going to stomp Florida, going to beat them by 30, and all this other stuff. And Alabama barely got out of there alive. And that's what I'm saying is that, guys, it is a grind every week. And if you do not, and guess what happens? When you're a good football team, that other team gets up to play you. It's not like they say, oh, hell, this big, strong, undefeated Tom Brady, greatest of all time quarterback are coming in here, and woe is me. We're going to get the fool beat out of us. They don't do that.
Nope.
Hey, we ain't got nothing to lose. We're going to dump the playbook. We're going to run every damn trick play we got. We're going to kick our onside kicks. We're going for it on fourth down. We're doing everything. Because guess what? If we lose, guess what? We're supposed
to lose.
Ain't no big deal. Ain't going to make no damn headline if we lose. So we may as well go all out in this game. And that's what they do. So while you sitting up there like, oh, well, we don't have to do much, this and that other team is damn gassed up to the hilt. When you were the damn Super Bowl champs, everybody trying to beat your ass that next year. Everybody. And that's why, Tampa Bay struggling just a little bit. Look at Kansas City. Holy moly. Everybody been talking about them being the greatest team. They're going to win 12 Super Bowls and all that. Everybody said, we got 12 Super Bowls for your ass. Yeah. And that's what's going on right now. Guys, I'm telling you, everybody has to understand that. Question. So the Pats play the Browns this Sunday. If the Browns win, are they in the top 3 in the AFC? What do you think, Irv? That's coming from Joe Fleischer.
If the Pats win or the Browns win? If the Browns win, they're the top 3 in the AFC. Now, see, the AFC is in shamble mode right now. We don't know what the Tennessee Titans going to look like without Henry. We still don't know.
You pretty much know what they're going to look like without Henry.
AJ Brown and a bunch of Julios.
Yeah.
We still don't know what Buffalo is going to look like. We still don't know what Baltimore is going to look like. Just because they lost games and was playing close to teams that they should have beat by 40, like Coach said earlier. We don't know. Like we're saying who our top 3, top 5 teams are in these conferences and who we think is going to win. We don't know.
I agree. I think that at the end of the day, it might shake out like it did last year. I still think that Buffalo, the Ravens, and Kansas City will, in my opinion, are probably going to be the top 3 teams in the AFC. For some reason, I think the cream just going to rise to the top. It's in shambles and stuff right now, and it normally is in some way, shape, or form around mid-season. But now is when the turbo kicks in if you got some. Now is when teams start to kind of ramp up and whatnot around this time of the year. And I think, Joe, you're going to see everything kind of shift back to the way it should be. Cleveland, watch this right here. Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, that whole division, except for Baltimore, is done. The Jets, you're gonna see what you normally see, and then I think you're gonna see Kansas City. Some of those guys are gonna start, because they've been there and they know what has to happen this time of year, and I think that's probably what's gonna happen. What I'm thinking about it, because we talk about rookies all the time and how good rookies are doing. Has anybody had a Penei Sewell sighting. Has anybody heard anything about him? You know, the big lineman out of Oregon. Everybody was talking about it was going to be so good. I said, he ain't going to be throwing them damn defensive linemen in the NFL around like he throw. Has anybody heard anything about him? What's he doing? Is he hurt? Is he hurt or something? I mean, did his cat die? And did he take time off at the NFL for some mental health because his cat died? I mean, what's going on with him?
I mean, he is in Detroit.
Is it that way it went? Because I ain't heard nothing about no Penei Sewell. And in Detroit, they still getting beat like days of old. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll see him on Thanksgiving because you know the Lions always play on Thanksgiving. Somebody give me a Penei Sewell report. One of y'all out there who's a Detroit fan, and tell me something about him because I'm gonna see if my prediction is gonna be true about him because he's gonna be like a Tony Mandarich in my opinion.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Okay.
Jay says this the beginning of something for the Jags. Irv, you think the Jags finally done found something? Have they found the formula to win?
Next question.
Irv ain't even entertaining it. Ravens over the Vikings. Are you more impressed by the Ravens or the Vikings in this game, and why, Irv?
The Vikings.
Why?
I wasn't surprised that the Ravens kept them close, but I was more surprised that the Vikings took that as an advantage and tried to put their foot on their throat. But Lamar Jackson just didn't let that happen at the end of the game. But I was a little more surprised with what the Vikings did, man, and I had more respect for the Vikings after that game than I do definitely for Baltimore. I'm losing faith in Baltimore after that game.
I tell you, I don't have any faith in Baltimore because of Lamar Jackson, and I know. And don't get me wrong. And you say, well, Coach, will you contradict yourself? You just said that the Ravens are going to be one of the top 3 teams in that. They are, but that just goes to show you how weak the AFC is when Lamar Jackson can have one of the top 3 teams. And Lamar Jackson, in my opinion, should get some MVP consideration because he's having a heck of a year for what he does. Because you have to respect somebody that can run the football like he does. When you got a quarterback that's damn near getting 2,000 yards rushing, I mean, come on. I mean, or he's getting, 1,000 and 1,000, or 1,000 and 5,000 or whatever. Anytime a quarterback gets Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Tom Brady has been playing in the NFL damn near 20 years. Tom Brady probably doesn't have 1,000 yards combined rushing in the NFL over 20 damn years. So that goes to show how great it is what this man is doing as far as rushing the ball. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, do I think he can win a Super Bowl like that? I don't. I mean, I really don't. So it is what it is. Let's see here. Chargers and Eagles. What do we make of the Chargers? Are they the real deal or still fake?
Once again, trust nothing with the NFC East right now.
Yeah.
But I do like Jalen Hurts, man.
Well, I love Jalen Hurts. I think that he will come around eventually. He's not there yet.
Yeah.
He's not there yet. But he's also not a what's your boy in Chicago?
Fields.
Yeah, he's not a Justin Fields. He's nowhere near that bad, or he's not a Tua or anything like that. I think he is a whole lot closer to being what's expected in the NFL. He looks more and more like Russell Wilson to me every day.
Yeah.
The more and more I see him, his game is very, very similar to Russell Wilson. And I think he's a whole lot closer to that.
And the one thing I'll say is Philly's defense is underperforming big time for the talent that they have.
He said, is Hurts play, is that well enough for him to be the franchise for the Eagles?
Absolutely.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think that right now, I mean, especially when you look at everybody else, compare him to Tua. Compare him to Sam Darnold. Compare him to Josh Rosen and all these other quarterbacks that have been in the league less than, 3 to 5 years or whatever. Now, I think he's doing very well if you compare him to those scrubs. Chiefs over the Rodgers-less Packers. He said he wants us to grade Jordan Love from an A to F. What do you give Jordan Love on that game the other day?
A D.
A D?
A D.
Well, I think that is mighty kind of you I'm gonna give his ass an F minus. Isn't that less than an F? Can I give him a G? Let me give him a G. Because good God Almighty, he was terrible. I mean, especially when you thinking about they were talking about they were gonna trade Aaron Rodgers, get rid of Aaron Rodgers for him. Man, you better be serious. I mean, dude, you don't go from sugar to shit like that. And that's exactly what it was. I mean, you got to be kidding me. I mean, just missing throws. I mean, it was terrible.
It was ugly.
Oh my God, it was bad. I hated to watch that. I hated that for him. All right, what about Patrick Mahomes? What you gonna give Patrick Mahomes for that game?
A C.
A C?
A C.
You better be. I'm gonna give Patrick Mahomes a C minus. I'm gonna give him as close to a D as you can give him. He done lost his mojo a little bit, and I think that part of it is he's not having fun. Yeah. He doesn't look like he's having fun like you used to have. I believe that what's the offensive coordinator name? Bieniemy. Yeah. Bieniemy and old boy done tighten the reins up on him and got him throwing the ball too fast, and he's not being himself anymore. And Stephen A. said he feels like Tyreek Hill is not getting the separation. I disagree with that. I think Tyreek Hill is still doing his thing. Yeah. From what I can see. So I don't know what the hell Stephen A. talking about because Tyreek Hill is still getting as much separation he's been getting. But I just think Mahomes is not himself right now, and that's hurting. Cards over the 49ers. Irv. He said, go ahead and take another bow, Irv. Go ahead and take another bow. I'm not going to take a bow because this isn't the team that I thought they were going to be because they had Colt McCoy at quarterback and Hopkins still ain't playing. But I'll go ahead and take my pat on the back right there. I'll do that. Well, you ain't taking no pat on the back for me because I told you we trash. As long as we got Jimmy G, I'm not, dude, y'all leave me alone. Don't even talk to me about no damn 49ers. And I'm telling you, Jason talked about it the other day, and I tried to talk him down about just go ahead and find him another team. And I'm trying to hang in there on behalf of 49er fans everywhere. But I'm telling you, I'm shopping right now. I'm shopping. I'm going in and trying on some different colors. Seeing what like that Seattle green will look like on me. And stay in the same division. Anyway, it don't matter. I don't give a damn. I'll try on some Jacksonville Jaguars stuff right now. As long as it ain't in the damn AFC North, I'll entertain it. I'll entertain it. If it ain't not AFC North, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the one with Cincinnati and that's AFC North. Is that AFC North? That's right. Yeah. Okay, that is what I'm talking. Okay, as long as it ain't in that division, I'll entertain anything. So y'all give me some love and let me know what bandwagon I need to jump on, what team I need to get with. Cause Troy the Barber says salute. Let's go, Matty Ice. Bless your heart, Troy the Barber. Troy the Barber, I talk about you all the time about people. You said, take care of your hair. And I say that to people all the time. I start taking care of my hair, and it's actually coming back. Look at that. I used to be bald-headed. Look at that hair coming back. And I've been trying to do – and I credit that to you, Troy the Barber. So I'm glad you know about damn hair because you don't know shit about football. Let's go, Matty Ice. Bless your heart. With your Atlanta loving ass. Get on out of here. Go on down to the Magic City. They still down there celebrating that victory. So go on down there and get in on the celebration. Anyway, Titans over the Rams. Are the Rams as good as we think? What do you think, Herb? I don't know. Now that they did that trade for Von Miller, I really want to see what it looks like with Von Miller. But Cooper Kupp is still balling. Woods is still balling. They don't have a running back. Did you see that interception Matthew Stafford threw the other night? Yeah, I think he saw a ghost too. Falling down on his back and all that and threw the ball. I mean, who does that? But that's rule number one. Who is teaching these quarterbacks to do that kind of stuff? I mean, that's rule number one. Take the sack. Take the sack. Or get rid of it before you get hit. This joker is falling down. Can't even see where he throw it. Just throw the ball. Who taught people to do that? That is terrible. Dude, I couldn't believe that when I saw that the other day. Especially him, everybody talking about how good and how smart, and now he's playing on a team that can help him. And that was terrible, the way he threw that ball like that. I thought that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So are the Rams as good as we think? They're as good as I think. I don't think they're that good. I mean, I do think their defense is phenomenal. Dude, it is so fun for somebody who knows this game and have played this game for years, because it's hard to just watch a defensive player.
Yes.
Because everybody wants to follow the ball. And so you follow. But if you just watch Aaron Donald every play, oh my God, it is so fun. If you can just not watch the ball, don't watch the quarterback dropping back, and when he hands off to the running back, now you want to watch the running back, or he throws it, you watch. Even when he throws the ball, I'm still watching Aaron Donald, and he is just laying the smack down on the quarterback as soon as he gets rid of that ball. And it is fun just watching Aaron Donald. Now they got a hell of a defense that's probably going to be even better with Von Miller. But do I think that they're going to win a Super Bowl or something like that? No, I sure don't.
And it was 2 plays to Aaron Donald. As soon as he hiked the ball, he went underneath the center. And
dude, did you see that?
Like this.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's so fun to just watch him. And I'm not talking about when they do the replay and show with the close-up on him and all that. I'm talking about when they got the wide screen where you can see all 22 players and you say, I'm just going to focus on one. Watch number 99. That is the funnest thing to do, is just watch him, because you can tell he's having fun. I mean, he like a kid in a doggone candy store. Yes. He loves this game, and he loves playing, and it shows when he's out there. Are the Titans better than what we think?
No.
I think Jason must have wrote this question before. Was Derrick Henry got hurt?
Yeah.
Because without Derrick Henry, I don't think they're going to be that good. I don't see how they can be. I mean, he was 38% of their offense. I mean, when you take a third of your offense away with one guy, the man almost had 1,000-yard rushing in like 6 games. I mean, that's not even barely a third of the season, and he almost had 1,000 yards. He was like 900 and something. So I don't see how they can be without Derrick Henry.
And he was the second leading rusher after contact.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's just a monster. I mean, he'll be all pro if he doesn't even come back this year.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be all pro just only having played in 6 games or 7 or how many it was. That's insane. Let's see what else he said. Are the Titans better? And then he got a name game, but we don't really have time for that. Because we got just a few more minutes to get out of here. I will say this about college football, shifting gears real quick. Guys, it's a crazy college season for those of us who follow that game. Do you see how many coaches are being fired during the season? Yeah. I mean, do you see how many offensive and defensive coordinators are being fired? I mean, mid-season, these jokes are being fired. I mean, I say mid-season. I know it's a little bit more towards the end of the season. But normally, especially coordinators, they don't get fired until after the season. They at least haven't finished the season. These jokes get fired during the season. I mean, I think 3 or 4 got fired. I know that Florida fired their offensive and defensive coordinator. I mean, during the season. That normally doesn't happen. Todd Grantham is out. But it's crazy. I mean, it's absolutely crazy the way they're getting fired. You should watch Myles Garrett and Clowney. That's somebody. That's Joe Fleischer. Yeah, because they played for Cleveland. So that's why he talking about them. And don't nobody give a damn about no Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney. When you can watch Aaron Donald, I'm sitting up here telling you about the damn MVP of the league and 2-time MVP of the league, defensive player of the league, whatever the case may be, and you telling me to watch some damn Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney? Man, come on, Joe. Joe, put that bottle down and stop watching this. I tell you, don't watch this show and drink at the same time. You should never watch this show and drink at the same time. I'm just going to tell you that. Who's leading in sacks? Okay, he might be leading in sacks. You know why? Because ain't nobody giving him the respect that they give Aaron. They triple team Aaron Donald most of the time because they know they have to. Aaron Donald is at least gonna get a back and a lineman and a chip from the back every play. Every play. If not just a straight up double team from 2 offensive linemen. He's gonna get at least a lineman and a chip every play. So don't talk to me about that. I guarantee that's what he's getting. Yeah, whatever. So, you know the deal. Don't mess with me today, Joe. Talking about no doggone Cleveland just because y'all had a little luck game. Let's see how well y'all do this week. Seesaw. Yeah, this is what y'all doing right here. Good job. That's that ride y'all take every week. That's that ride y'all take. Right now, everybody high on Baker. Everybody loving Baker. Y'all are the Falcons of the AFC. That's who y'all are. Y'all are the Falcons of the AFC, Cleveland.
Don't forget that.
The Falcons of the AFC. That's who y'all are, Joe. So now what? What you got to say to that? Yeah, exactly. Pull some tape for me. Pull some damn tape there. That's what you do. Pull some. Pull some of y'all winning some games. That's what I want to see. Do that.
This is gonna be fun.
Anyway, folks, it's heating up right now. I like it because the NFL's in a great place. This is one of my favorite times of the year right now. Right around, Thanksgiving and whatnot. Because now, you're going to have Dallas Cowboys, America's team, Thanksgiving dinner. Then you're going to have Detroit. Go get the hell beat out of them by somebody. Go have that dumbass coach on the interview, win, lose, or draw. He's going to say something stupid on the post-game comments. I mean, it just is what it is. But this is that time of year where it all really starts. The playoff picture starts getting more and more determined. The Falcons will be eliminated from the playoff mathematically in another 2 weeks or so. It's just that time of year. And this is a very fun time of the year. The NBA is kind of starting to rev up a little bit. You got juices flowing everywhere and everything, and it's starting to heat up a little bit so Irv can get back on the mic and do his thing. I love coming in there because I'm not a basketball follower, and I'm a hater. I just like coming in and just hating on everybody. I don't like nobody. When you ask me about who my team is in the NBA, nobody. I don't like none of them. So, and that's a fun position to be in. You can talk shit about everybody when you don't care. When you don't, I don't care. Terrible. It don't matter.
Terrible.
I don't like none of them. So that's a great position to be in. So, and of course,
coach, I'm gonna try to chip on him. He's gonna be better by the end of the year.
And of course, it's that college football playoff time, and so we know how that's gonna be. Travis, what you think, Travis? What did we talk good enough about your Bengals today?
Sure. We didn't need to talk about my Bengals this week. So.
I think that people on this show know. They might not know who my new team is going to be should I decide to go from 49ers.
But we know
they have a good idea who the hell it ain't going to be. Yeah, I guarantee you that. They know it ain't going to be nobody from the AFC North, and it damn sure ain't going to be no Falcons either.
Yep.
But I might surprise y'all. I might dip and get the Panthers or somebody like that just to mess with people. Just so I can just be ignorant. And because that way my favorite team would have to play against the Falcons twice every year. And that could be fun. You know what I'm saying? I might just do something like that, or maybe take the Saints. Even though I hate them right now, all 3 quarterbacks suck. But I might just get down and get the Saints and just do that thing and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll say, hey, Megan, how you doing? I see you back there in the back. Megan back, see her hand going back and forth. Her. Look at that. There she is. There she is. How's that baby? The baby good? Travis don't ever want to give a report on Geraldine. That's all right, Travis. That's all right. That's all right. I know. Travis don't want to give. There she is.
Other way. There we go.
Oh, look at her, boy. She sleep.
Woo! Now don't wake her up.
Don't wake up, Travis.
He sleeps all the time, and I am loving it.
Yes.
Good for you. That's all right. That's all right. Well, folks, it's time for us to get out of here. It's 9:01.
Hey, real quick, before we head out, shout out to the Braves winning the World Series. So, way to go on that.
Hold on a minute. My bad. That was my bad.
And second, shout out to we didn't cover it on college football, but another top 5 team goes down, and with Purdue pulling off another upset, beating Michigan State. So,
well, Michigan State shouldn't have been no top 5 team anyway. So, I mean, I don't even count that. And all that foolishness you and Jason was talking about how you wanted they should be in the top 4 now and all this other old bullshit. Why? I mean, they want to put Purdue in the top 4. They beat Iowa, and then they lost to Janie's School of the Blind or whatever it was, and then they want to put them in the top 4 now. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, y'all may well be on that board with them other idiots up there. Y'all, they may well put you and Jason up there with them. Talking about Purdue need to be in the top 4.
I did not say Purdue needs to be up there. That was all Jason.
Okay, well, whatever. Whoever said it. That is craziness to me. But, I mean, you know, it's just a bad football year. I mean, when you got Clemson not even being ranked, I mean, these jokes were.
Oh, no, not Clemson.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's because you're a South Carolina fan. You're going to feel that way. But Clemson is a national powerhouse, and they'll be back. Trust me, they'll be back because I know what's at Clemson right now is young. That's all. They got the boy from Grayson, who is he ran almost had 200-yard rush the other day as a real freshman. That boy is going to be a beast in a couple years, just like Barrett Carter. A real freshman is out there starting. They are young. But wait and see what's going to happen in another year or so. Wait, give them 2 years and see where Clemson going to be then. Oh, I'm just telling you right now, everybody take note of what I'm telling you. Georgia's going to probably get it this year. Hooray for Georgia. I don't like them either, but hooray for them. But like I said, give Clemson. Now, can you tell me South Carolina going to be ready in a couple years, Travis?
Maybe.
Cricket. Somebody give me that cricket icon.
It's a possibility.
Oh, well, anything's a possibility. You know, it's a
possibility.
possibility. You might wake up and be bald headed tomorrow and be clean shaven. That's a damn possibility. What are the chances of that happening? Hell no. So don't tell me that.
Crap out of Florida, so anything's possible.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you happy? You beat Florida. Ooh. I mean, what a great win for the program. Yay! Go fake SC. You the fake SC.
Nope.
Yeah, you are. You the fake USC. The real USC is out in Southern Cal. That's where the real. Yeah, it is.
Carolina. Anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Miss Peavy. Thank you, Miss Peavy. Good night, Miss Ham. Tom, stay blessed. Appreciate you. Miss Ham, good night. Miss Hood, good night. Joe Fleisch, I saw Matt Cowlett out there. Catch y'all next time. Thank you, Miss Hood. Guys, it's going to be even better next week because I'm just starting to get into the groove now. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm getting loose. I'm ready. I'm bringing my A game to this thing every week now. I'm telling y'all that right now. GFL football is over, so I got a little bit more rest in me. I'm getting looser. I'm ready to bring Jason back on here now. Jason,
real quick,
Jason on here next week.
Seconds. Playoffs start this week?
Yes. High school playoffs start this week. North Gwinnett goes to play. Everybody in that region over there plays everybody in our region. So Collins Hill plays Lambert. West Forsyth plays I think Mill Creek. West Forsyth plays Mill Creek. South Forsyth plays us. And what's the other matchup? I can't remember the other matchup. But anyway, it's going to be some good football. We actually have to go over there and play them over there. So if y'all aren't doing anything, come on Friday night. I know you ain't doing nothing. Come on down and watch us play watch us play South Forsyth.
Basketball season has started for me.
Oh, how your girls doing? You got a team?
Listen, I got 4 ninth graders.
Oh, playing varsity?
6 feet or taller.
Ooh. So it might not happen this year, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Give them a couple practices. They're gonna be problems.
I ain't mad at you. Yes, sir. Good for you. All right, folks, we got to get out of here. We appreciate everybody being here. Good night, Miss Francis.
Straight from the hip.
All right, guys, I appreciate